That's sitting alright. I think more weird than it. You're Scott. Who's the fucking waiting when you've done it?
I don't know if you can see just what the Rangers really mean to me. These last few years I've been afraid that we might drift away. So I've been telling old stories and singing songs, made me think about where we come from. That's the reason why I feel so very proud today. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. I wish days could be, and now I'm coming home. To think of life without the Rangers, you know that it would make me more sad. Glasgow Rangers is everything I've ever had. We won 9 in a row, and I'm still dreaming of Brian Landrum, Trevor Stephen, Marvin Andrews said, keep believing, Davy Cooper on the wing. We remember Gaza with great affection, the day the helicopter changed direction. Jimmy Baxter, he was pure perfection. Super Ali scores again. Well, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Ibrox Stadium's cosy, and now I'm coming home. To think of life without the Rangers, you know that it would make me more than sad. Glasgow Rangers is everything I've ever had. To think of life without the Rangers, you know that it would make me more sad. Glasgow Rangers is everything I've ever had.
Back on. Perfect, guys. Welcome along to the Gers TV. Myself and big gorgeous Gary. Sandra can't make any guys. It's a last minute decision of when to have the show. We've also been trying to do many different from the stuff what we're doing for the on it. So welcome along, Gary. Big day for us at the weekend, Rangers Celtic. What's your thoughts? I'm looking forward to it. Just wish we could be there, but obviously we have no going on. We can't do that. I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's been a long time since Rangers have been the favourites going into the park. You would say, I can't really remember the last time. There's a lot of people saying that they're my favourites and all that. I don't really like that. I'd rather get in there and just. I've seen good Rangers teams get down there and get beat. You know what I mean? So it's form that goes out the window. It's who's up for it today. It's the first time I can remember this one. It's probably going to be with the fact that it's basically it's the first time that Celtic will be playing currently with a big crowd behind them. But the last couple of years they've not had any supporters in corporate stands anyway, so I think they'll affect Rangers. I think they're used to the big crowds and the big occasion. They're not used to the big flag, aren't they? Aye. No, I think it'll suit us. Down there with an empty stadium. It's a hard place to go. Don't let the first time, you know what I mean? Hard place to go, but I'm confident we can get a result. I mean, it's one of the ones. It's really Rangers obviously it's going to change, but if anybody can win a match, that's one. Oh, definitely. Definitely. I mean, already they're Asterix champions, but they're still champions to be fair. They're both going to get really slightly confident. They're both out there. What do you call it? Operation Postponement. Oh, Operation Postponement. I'm calling it Operation Cancellation. It's just whether I know that Rangers still my phone today, keep them up to date, I think it's fine. Got to be up for it, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll be up for it later. But it's just this international. You know, Steve Davis playing tomorrow, like the 3 games, and then coming back, flying back to wherever he's going to be in next Oslo, in Norway, roughly Northern Ireland. I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't. I hope none of them do, but they can all come back with a clean bill of health. But I think he will. I don't think Aribo's going to be fit, is he? So, no, I think he will. I think he will. I don't think he'll think how much of the team that's been playing the last couple of weeks. I mean, it's a one of the teams that change the team. The team won't change it faster. I think what was the first one? Well, Halander's carrying a knock, isn't he? He gets sent home for the Sweden squad. So, Laragon comes in, maybe, you know what I mean? He's a good player. He's got it. Oh, I'm happy with the defence. The defence takes care of itself. I think we've got plenty of options there. You know what I mean? Right, let's look at Cardiff. Got about football a few times. Right, I've done it myself, right? But he's changed your opinion a wee bit. His stats are unbelievable for a fullback. I mean, the goals and the assists are unbelievable. Just, I've obviously taken him with some of the bigger games, and I personally think he's let it down. You know, questioned his bottle a few times. But his stats are absolutely unbelievable. Especially this season, playing really, really well. So. The last 2 months he's actually from the game. I think he missed playing with the Candyman. I
Well, I said that for long enough. Dave's done a lot of tidying up from. I've even said that I met Gary McAllister and I said that to him and all. So, I think he did miss Dave's. But he's starting to play well again.
It's one of the things he's built himself to be a Rangers player. You have to have a thick skin, to be fair, right? Put the criticism, just on board. Loads and loads of messages, just a few guys just at one. I think we didn't take anything with you. Then we could talk to kind of volume on that. Hopefully, it looks good on you. It's alright. Sometimes you can't hear me.
Told me.
You hear me better now, guys. Let me hear. Just up a bit. Should be a bit better, guys. Easy thumbs up, let us know you can hear us alright. There's one to take you with us. To that comment at me. One of the mics on already. Sound too low. Give us a wee second, guys. We just got a new system on now, but we put it's all microphones now. It's not getting any Wi-Fi anywhere. So once we get it fixed tonight, that should be it. I've said that for about 10 years now. Right, start chatting again. Right, for anybody down here, just talking about the game. Basically, I think that I think Rangers will go into favourites, but it's probably the first time we've been in favourites in years. I was saying, Gary.
Oh, definitely. We've been took a few pacings off them in the last few years. You know what I mean? I think we've got a good chance. I really do think we've got a good chance.
Right, you famously called it Operation Postponement, right? It's been your part. I've changed it Operation Cancellation, right? We were chatting about this and having a laugh, right? We've been talking in the pub, right, for years and all that we're going to Park Keep with injuries. It's going to be a hard one, but we're still going. We're up for it no matter what. They're bought on it. One thing I will say is their bottles went.
Well, we've always turned up. I've been going to the game with the last, maybe before Gerrard came, and you'd gone there to get a pasting, but you still went, you know what I mean? It's defiant. Aye. No, I'm confident. I think if we get in there and go toe to toe with them, I think we'll get a result.
Go for it. We can't sit back.
Nah, we will. I think we'll go toe to toe with them and we'll get a result.
And again, just apologies if you've heard this bit already, we'll chat again about it. Tav, you slap just before it reminds you anyway, you've shouted all sorts of about football for years, and I've done it, right? But when a player proves you wrong.
His stats have been brilliant. His stats have been tremendous this year. I mean, it's something like 8 or 9 goals he scored and so many assists. No, he's definitely. No, he's definitely upped his game. I've questioned his bottle a few times. Mentioned it to a few people. I think he's cost us in big games in the past, but when he's good, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
no, he's definitely doing a lot better.
Guys, loads and loads of messages. I'm just going to quickly try and catch up with the messages on it. So, a few people asked me, Sanders, you can't make it tonight. I stated that at the start of the show, but I didn't give any volume. I was doing the old lip reading. But we got the volume sorted, a wee technical issues. Sanders should be back next week. So Big Gary's stepped in, the famous gorgeous Gary. Goes with the football ways and drinks ways and many less it's Bluetooth ways.
I'm a European correspondent. I'm over here for the European nights.
Just loads and loads. It's just going to be an old firm show, guys, talking about the famous Glasgow Rangers. We're getting into the game favourites, but at the same time we're still going to win the game. That's the main thing. Loads and loads of comments. I'll not be reading out many comments tonight, guys. But the ones that we have got, you can see, I'll try and interact with you all. Warren's watching. Warren will be calling in either. Warren's got a family engagement tonight. Can't mind what it is. It's a Zoom call. Whatever that is. That's right, it's a birthday he's got. So Warren's watching, but he can't call in for it. Loads of people watching, the usual regulars, guys. Just quick one, face masks. Anyone's interested in PM show, we'll be get them to you. As well as that, the Rangers lotto numbers, we'll put them on the live feed later on. Just the usual, like, share, and as more people like and share, the more people get to watch our big fat faces. Here's wee Robbie, your boy there.
Hello, Roberto.
The wee man made his
no, Robert, he's not paying me either yet. I'm still waiting to get my wages. Robert MacArthur.
He debut on the Gers TV, and he made one mistake, and you've still put him up because many others didn't score the goal, right?
My own boy, and he's got 2 R's my name. Do you know what I mean? Dairy wee Robbie boy.
That's because you're an hour. Can you swear on the show? Right, so back to the football, guys. Let's see if you're on all your predictions. If you could put the predictions up, that'd be great. I went 3-1 Rangers. What about you, Gary?
I fancy us with a few goals. I must admit, I think if we turn up and go toe to toe with them, I think we'll hurt them. I think the goals in it today. I think there'll be goals in it both thingy, but I think we'll win with a couple. It'll be a good game. Having no crowd there will definitely suit Rangers.
Should suit us, aye.
Oh, big time. It's an intimidating you can say what you want about Parkhead, it's an intimidating place to go to.
Oh, aye, and it's a massive stadium as well.
Intimidating place to go to. It's a hard place to go and get a result. Regardless, even though
there's not confident anyway with the predictions that are going in there.
There's a few there, there's a few. You've got to be confident. Of course. I always say, you don't go to football if you think you're going to get beat, do you know what I mean? So
And I think Gerrard, to be fair, Gerrard's, I've criticised him in the past at times, right? He's moulded the team now and he's not changing it. That was my backing. Don't change it when you're running a team, changing European that. But seem to be, we now seem to be settled a wee bit more.
Nah.
All the players, even Alfie's like a new signing because Alfie's, he wants to be there. If he can get a couple of goals, if he gets that Old Firm goal, that's a massive difference.
I've seen a lot of people criticising him after the Ross County game. Oh, he doesn't look interested and all that. Again, a load of rubbish. I mean, if you've played football at a decent level and you've played on a Thursday night in a Europa League qualifier to get into the group stages, doesn't matter who you're. I mean, I went 9-0 season when we were going in Champions League games, and then you were going in at the Saturday or the Sunday and they were flat. They're no robots. Do you know what I mean? But Morelos looks a lot trimmer, a lot leaner, and he looks more interested in my opinion.
His biggest problem was his weight at one time, and he obviously
it was far too heavy. I thought that he didn't look.
See if he scores the park, that's us got a brand new signing because he will flourish the rest of the season. He's got to get
that monkey off his back in. He's got to break his duck.
Definitely, I agree with that. I thought the League Cup final, I thought he was going to score. Just couldn't believe it, do you know what I mean? But it's just one of the things you look back. Just because I started playing when they beat them that day.
Just bad luck that day. Done everything that day, bar scored, didn't we?
Aye. But I'm really confident that Rangers will get the result. That said, Old Firm games, how many times have we said that?
This is what I'm saying. See, this week, this tag Rangers are favourites. No, that favourites is good to win day. Whoever wants it in the day will win it.
The park.
We go down there and turn up and go toe to toe with them. We'll beat them, in my opinion.
Aye, no, I think so as well. I don't think he'll change many players as well. I don't know if he's going to be fit, but I'd love to see him playing.
I don't know if he'll play. I'd like to see him back in as well, Aribo. But I don't think he's been out for a few weeks. Do you know what I mean? I'm hoping Roof makes it as well. So.
You're a big fan of him.
I like him. I watched him a lot with Leeds. You know, I like him and that. I think he's a good player, Roof.
You were shouting about you like the big Roofy and all that, and I'm going like, what?
Big Roof. He's not a big either.
I know.
But no, I like him. I think he's a good player.
He's a kind of big game player. He's the kind of guy that would score.
Aye.
I would fancy him. And
what's
your thoughts on him? I think he's going to be a player.
He's going to take time to settle in. You always talk to Alec Ray. Alec Ray will always tell you, see a Rangers or Celtic player, it doesn't matter it is, you need to give him a season. I mean, how many players have we seen play for both sides of Old Firm? Do you know what I mean?
Players as well. You know, Scottish football. Your guy Joey Barton. What's his name?
Joey Barton. Joey Barton.
Joey Barton. I was thinking that was somebody else mentioning it.
I think you were saying Joey Gardner.
No, Joey Barton. He was on the myth and all that. I mean about how it's an easy league and all that. He came up and struggled. A lot of Celtic players have done it as well. You've watched them and they've said how easy it's going to be. It's no easy. No,
I've said for weeks he was needing a goal, and then the goal he got. I mean, what a finish! And then they get the other one. So hopefully he goes on a wee run, but he's going to need time to settle.
As you said, you get these kind of idiots on the Facebook and all that you never meet in real life, right? About him and Morelos will not be happy at scoring. Morelos was over the moon. The two of them look comfortable playing in the squad together.
Saw the body language when he did score. Morelos was right at him. Do you know what I mean? So. Definitely. I think that's just a myth, you know what I mean?
Jim, go back and we'll do a quick I'll just recap all the thing with the comments soon if I can, right? Just to involve everybody again. Just remember to keep liking and sharing, guys. Right, we'll start off. I've got loads and loads of people interacting here. Right, where we go? We'll just start a bit here, right? Right, much better. I don't want to hear all the crap. That's all the stuff before that's the slagging is when I can hear is right. Didn't happen. It's fine now, Sarah. How you doing, Sarah? Andy Graham, thumbs up. So that's it. It sounds a lot better. It should be better for new on. It was just a wee balls up, and even me messing about with things. Warren's he's listening, but he can't take part. He was saying, how's Gary, boys? There's that. David Morrison's that your mate?
Big Dave, good pal of mine, aye.
There's somebody, a few people. Sandra will be back next week. She couldn't make it tonight. It was at last minute. Yep. Going to give a shout out for who? Going to give a shout out for Big K. It's his for Big
K for BK.
BK. It's his birthday, 16. BK, happy birthday. Donald Jackson, Jim, Celtic fans are twitching, excuses they're getting in already. It's been, the thing is, even the radio station, Radio Snide's been doing it. They're telling you that, oh, we can't cancel the game, Who would think about cancelling a game? Well, why do you keep going on about it? It's quite simple. The balls went.
I seen one of the supporters club put a letter in, didn't they?
That was brilliant. Cracker. Linz, I'll get back to you on the mugs, brilliant. Linda, she's got the Gers TV mugs on their way. She'll know she's drinking whiskey anymore. Well, you still see he's drinking whiskey, but you don't know what's in it. Natalie Parks and Sandra, she'll be back in a couple of weeks. We'll see that next week probably. Loads and loads of people asking what's happening for the next couple of weeks. It's basically there's no football this week, so it's last week, so it's all for them. We're just going to basically talk about the game. A few people agreeing with me are asking is Tav captain material. in the past they'll say he's no, but the last couple of weeks you've got to give the guy due. He's proving his rang a wee bit there.
He doesn't hide. See, to be fair, he doesn't hide. My personal, I'd rather have somebody else as a captain, but he doesn't hide. To be fair, Tav. Do you know what I mean? So
I mean, when he's not doing it, we've all slagged him, right? But you said never hides. He's never been injured. I can't remember realistically.
We get injured when we after the New Year game. We get injured when we came back from Dubai, and he missed a few games, and we
missed him. That's right. That was right because you get all day because you get the haters versus the lovers, and the lovers are going, "Oh, you busy slagging Tav now." But in general, he's never had for the fact that he's got to play. He's never put the head down, even after the penalty. No, but not taking the penalty at
Give me Gers went back on him. After he missed a few, we could have get a penalty taker.
Aye, but he could have took the easy option as well. So it's not me. I've done it, and he's carried on. So no, I'm up for that. Jim's going to bring that down a wee minute again. We'll get to find out what else everybody's saying. Loads of predictions coming in, guys. For Drum Chat with Loyal, giving us a wee shout out there. Important complacency and respect. Aye, people just saying the same as us, Gary. Don't think me. Don't sit back and geese. If we let Celtic play, it's going to be a different game. And we haven't done that this season many teams.
I think we're going to. I think your biggest strength's going to be a set play. I think we're going to have to watch the set play. We're going to have to be on point, especially for corners and stuff like that, because they'll use Duffy and Julian. That's a weapon. We've got to be on point with that. There's a couple the other night there, and there was a couple against Ross County and a couple of free headers, which is unlike us, because we've generally been good, you know, with the set plays. But we've got to be on point with that. We've got to get that sorted.
You think the defence will change at all? Do you think it'll stay?
It just depends on Helander. I think it's Helander. He gets sent home for the Sweden squad. I get told so. Carrying it all. I like a big man. I mean, everybody's.
Because he maybe close that defence together finally.
People criticise him for not having a turn of pace, but see reading a game, he's brilliant.
But the thing is, Rangers fans criticise.
See reading a game, you watch him, he's been brilliant.
He's a breath of fresh air when he came into the team. He seems to have made Golson a better player.
Golson's stepped up. I thought, don't get us wrong, the game against Easter Road, I thought after that, the one he gave away for the Hibs' second goal, I thought he kind of capitulated after that, but he came back in against I thought it was Galatasaray. The last few minutes were pumping balls into air and he was winning everything against a big centre half.
That's what makes a Rangers player. It's no mistake. It's getting back after that.
He's been here a couple of seasons now, so he knows what's involved, doesn't he? Knows what it takes to be a Rangers player. So. Same as Tav. Tav knows now. Tav's been here for a few years and all. He knows what's involved now.
And the new players that were signed in that, do you think they'll bring any of them into the...
Well, Roof's been out for a couple of weeks, hoping Roof makes the squad. Well, he's not played. He's not had a lot of games, has he? He's been out. But he's not had a lot of games. I don't know how he is in terms of fitness. I wouldn't expect to see him. But
you think he'll feature in the squad?
I hope so. I mean, I hope so. But as I say, I don't think he's played a lot of football. I don't think Ameen's is kind of the chairman of Ameen's there. He kind of bombed him out, didn't he? So I don't think he's done a lot in terms of football. So
but I think it was 10. I might be right. Big Mark Dymel sent me a note a couple of weeks ago. See Rangers in the transfer business. I think it's £10 million spent. He's worked it out. It was a lot of money. It was all different players, different ways. And
actually, it's more than £10 million because you've got the two strikers and then you bought Haji as well.
Aye, but I might be right. Big Mark said to me £10 million of business, and some of the players have went out. I know you don't like seeing players leaving and things like that, but some of the players had to go. I think Halliday had his time. Didn't like see Halliday going, but
I would have kept him. I liked Andy Halliday. I thought he was a good squad player. Honestly, I mean, he came in. Well, that's true. But we were struggling for midfielders, and I'm not saying Halliday's the answer to come in, but I liked him. He always came in and gave you everything. I mean, you watch that game, the New Year game, the one Ryan Jack scored.
Aye.
The block he makes for Edward for that tackle. I mean, some difference Rangers' performance up that day. You know what I mean? Aye. I think Andy Halliday gets a lot of stick, but he never had. He was another man that didn't hide.
No, I never had that.
And he always gave you his best. I liked Andy Halliday. I wanted him to stay personally, but I'm not saying he would have played every week, but.
Aye. Joe's saying there's no sound. It's only Joe the I can see. Easy thumbs up, make sure you can hear it. Alright, everybody can hear us. Alright, Joe. Maybe you've sat in the remote control. It's near £20 million. Somebody's saying that. As I said, I got a 10.
It's more than 10 because definitely more than 10.
But Rangers get criticised at times for no spending the last couple of years, but we're spending wisely.
But if you think about it, the money they've spent, if it's Gerrard come in, Gerrard spent something like 31 million.
Aye, it's
not like 31 million Gerrard spent up to now. So the board have backed him.
Aye. And a new guy on the board.
Aye. No. Long time coming. Long time coming. I've been telling you about it for 3 years, so
The boy's been trying his best to get involved, and that's what I know. The guy is a big time Rangers man.
Aye, ex-part, definitely.
Middle East, that's the guy, Middle East man, isn't
Yes, aye, ex-part, aye.
I believe he's is he the 6th biggest shareholder at the club now, or 5th?
No, is he not the third? I think he's the third. No, is he not the third or the fourth? That was third or the fourth, I think.
Another good Rangers man as well, and at the club, which is good. They're obviously, you've got guys from like Parks and all that all the way, and just so I just delete them. Basically,
still getting them watching, aye.
Aye. It's basically everything.
We're sitting on that Tuesday night, though.
I mean, imagine they were sitting at the house going like that and watch one of the man came up on the telly.
Deary me, man. How could you sit and watch a Celtic channel?
It's a fascination, but it's one of the things. Wait to be honest, we need to give them a right good doing, and then they disappear for months again. But I've got to try and get Scott, my brother Scotty, phone in. He's got a couple of comments he wanted to make. We'll double check his phone.
Seen Big Paul there. Big Paul Sargent makes a cracking shout there, say we should play Kent and Jordan Jones. I agree with him, totally agree with him. That would be the two I would play, Kent and Jordan Jones.
I didn't. 2 seconds, Jim, I see it. I didn't think the two of them could play together, but they did. See, before they played together, I'd have said no chance. They linked up brilliant. Big shout out for Martin. Big shout out to the Bristol Loyal. It's the South Bristol Loyal. It's actual Bristol. It's not a bar. It's the tune. And keep up the great work, lads.
See my boy there.
That's for Martin.
Richard Barnwell saying.
Aye. Young Robbie, what's he saying?
Jordan Jones should start. I agree with him.
Jones has got something to prove now because he was nearly out the door, and I think he's realised his arse was nearly out. He's got the ability. I think I'd heard stories. I'm not going to name names. I'd heard stories for guys that I know that got contacts with Rangers said he was kind of Johnny Big Boss outside the club, and the club didn't like that. He was up about dancing and that, and it was going back to Rangers. But I think he's maybe realised this is his big chance in football, and he's going to lose it. And he's came back. Fair play.
You've got to give him a run the team. I mean, definitely got to give him a run the team. They've done it with Barker. I mean, I'm not a big lover of Barker, but he's definitely stepped up this year. But Jordan Jones just needs to run the team. I mean,
definitely. I was
surprised he never played against Galatasaray because after the Motherwell game, I thought he was excellent against Motherwell. Scored a brilliant goal.
The link up,
you've got to give the boy a consistent run on the side. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, no, definitely. And I like the fact that he's taking shots. He's taking his chances. Some of the players
we don't do enough of that.
Some of our players don't shoot through the ball.
No, we don't. We've got a manager that made a career. You know what I mean? So
probably one of the best in Europe for shooting outside the box.
Oh, Gerrard, one of the best in the world.
Aye, at one point. So I've always wondered why he doesn't get a player. But some people say it's no easy to get a player like that. But there must be guys that can shoot outside the box. But saying that, Jordan Jones coming back into the team might be the man. I would play him in Kent. I agree with Big Paul. Aye, we need to go offensive. We need to go for him.
Aye, that Big Park and all suit us.
Aye,
because he'll try. No way Celtic will try and play a high line against us with our pace. I don't think if Duffy's too far out, Kent will fly by him.
He's not.
Kent goes 1-on-1. He likes to go and attack. He watches Shane Duffy. I mean, he wants to go and attack the boss. You imagine Ryan Kent running at him?
So that's what Kent plays.
Kent will burn him. You know what I mean?
And see, to be fair as well, see our two fullbacks. The two fullbacks they've been as good attacking as they have been in defence this season.
Tavan, Barisic. To be fair, I thought Barisic has been poor the last few games defensively. I thought he'd been poor, but offensively he's been excellent. But
see the goal we scored last week, 2 weeks ago, the European one, the one that Tav scored. That's as good as any European team I've seen.
Have you seen the video of that when Borna plays across? He thinks he's made an arse of it, and he turns away, and then you see him just running right in. He looks as if he's made an arse of it, and Tav obviously pops it in. For his own box, his own byline, all the way up. He started the ball for McGregor, McGregor, and right to the back. And what I liked about it is Tav goes for the ball, Morelos goes to the back post. Doesn't he? Morelos doesn't try to get in the way. Morelos just makes him. Everybody thinks Morelos is going to get the ball. He goes to the back and bang in. But as I said, if that was in European football and you watched that as another team, people would be talking about how great they were. Aye, definitely.
And the way they worked it. So that's what we're looking for against them. That kind of football.
It's the first time in a long time Rangers have went Europe, and I think we were dominant performance. I didn't think we were in any trouble.
I feared it was before the game. I thought.
Aye, I mean, I thought we were totally dominant.
I thought it'd have been a lot harder the Galatasaray game. I thought they'd have been stronger, but Rangers didn't give them a chance. Rangers basically, as you said, we were
dominant side. I mean, I thought in the first half the only thing was we were lacking was our final ball, our decision making, and the up front and the final ball. I thought that was the only thing that was lacking, but we got it again on the second half.
Once we got the goal, the nerves kind of went, and that was it. It seemed to the score flattered them. No, was the score flattered them. Loads of comments coming in here. Replying to Robin McDougall. Thankfully, what's going on? Hopefully, I think he's going to start. Lindsay Taylor saying Hadji's like a feather. a lot of people have seen he's lightweight, he might not be no firm game for him. A lot of people are saying that, it's a lot of chat.
I wouldn't start him personally. It's going to be a physical game, innit?
20 minutes to go.
You watched him against Willem II and he was getting battered about.
Robbie's exactly what you're saying.
Physical enough. You're right, Robbie. But he could come on, I mean, he's definitely got a part to play.
And I know people turn around and say they did, we did, right? No firm game, right? We want to get tore into them, right? We want to hammer into their players. So go back and hammer into our players. That's the guy you're going to go for, because you know he's going to go up.
He's got a part to play, but I just think it's that sort of game. It's too physical for him.
Aye. That's it. If he comes on and Rangers are dominating the game, he would be a big player, because that's the type of game he would thrive in.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Aye, but a lot of people say that.
That'd be brilliant, no, in 90 minutes.
Winner for Morelos, they'd be hurting. Anybody to score the winner, but just Morelos, I really like the guy. He's made mistakes, I've called him up, we've done it, we'll be screaming abuse at him. But he's still there, he still scores the goals, he's still got that cheek on him.
The buff. The buff's good, he's good, do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? And European football, he's always been there, and everybody...
States of life, he gave up, didn't he?
Aye.
He's unplayable at times, and then he's just frustrated, he does some daft stuff.
If I was on the park.
Yeah, but no.
But that's what we love about him. But
you wouldn't swap him, but...
No, I think he'd just get that goal just...
That's see if he can get that monkey, I mean, if he can get that monkey off his back, break his duck, it'll fly, do you know what I mean?
Aye, and he'll be a different player. A few people miss that. If you're Robbie again, I think we miss Ojo badly. Aye.
That's awful,
as I said earlier on, I don't know if it was one for the volume we cut out, was Aribo. I don't know if he'll start. I don't think he's going to
I don't think he'll start. I don't even know if he'll be in the squad.
He's got the potential to be our best player, I think.
Aye, but he's missed a lot of football. I mean, that's a right few weeks he's been out for to throw him into an old firm game like that.
It's a big ask, isn't it?
That's a big ask.
Especially the first time they go to his kicking.
I don't think he'll change in midfield. I mean, Arfield's got to start. I mean, Arfield's been unbelievable if he came into the team.
Causing riots, Robbie. You know, because when the Ojo comment, he man's at the wind up.
I talk about Scott Arfield. I mean, Scott Arfield's been superb. That game against Galatasaray, man, that's the best I've ever seen him in the Rangers jersey. I thought he was unbelievable that night.
Box to box.
Even the last minute, I know he's running out of tackles, and I thought he was brilliant. He's very, very clever. Scott Arfield's a clever player.
Another scapegoat for the fans and all, but
there's
always one.
Many Rangers supporters do you get that? Do you know what I mean? That have played for the team. So we've ruined more young boys than anybody else support. Do you know what I mean?
There's always been a player, and it's one of the ones that you go, yeah, but why do they just not like about him?
It's happened for years, isn't it?
I see to the League Cup final last year, guy behind me at the end of the game was shouting, "You deliberately missed that, Morelos." Like, how do you deal with something like that? You can't. There's no argument. Right, what my idea is a wee bit. 20 minutes to go. Right, I want to do a wee bit about the past games, favourite games, and favourite incidents. Before I do that, I always do the toast to the Queen. So I'm going to do this royal toast. Not too much, right?
That's the gym the moment, mate.
That's the strongest one, yeah.
You're on training.
The Loudon Domino's team. Cheers. The sponsors there. Cheers, guys. God save the Queen. Sagona. You need to talk now. That's me. Finished.
Throat gone.
Memories. Well, talking about it. Just by chance, I was trying to put the clip on, and I never had time to find it. And just as I was going to do it, you chose me on your phone. My favourite Rangers player ever, Rangers man ever, Mr. Jock Wallace. We've got the battle fever on. I don't think you were even born when that game was playing. 3-2. It was Rangers 3-2 at the League Cup final. McCoy gets the hat.
That was 2. 83, wasn't it? That was 2.
It's crazy how you can't remember, like an hour ago, right? 2 years ago, you can't remember it. I remember Jock Wallace doing that.
Yeah.
Because they're thinking they're going to get a big general interview going like, oh, it's going to be a nice game, and just raw. I was confident.
I was confident before I left the house, son.
That was 24.
You're watching that and you're sitting going, yeah, get in there. Jock Wallace, in my opinion, he was the greatest Ranger in my lifetime. Davy Cooper's the best player I've seen. Skill-wise, I would say probably Gascoigne. Best player, Cooper, but the best Rangers man with Jock Wallace. I just absolutely loved him. How you get wee memories of things that don't really matter in life, but you just can't forget them, right? Yeah. There was a thing, right, that always done. See when Jock Wallace came back, the fans used to sign there's one Jock Wallace, right? But they never sang like any other players. There's only one this, not this. Every player's new. There's only one so and so. But they used to sign there's one Jock Wallace with a finger up, right? That was it, because he was the main man. I used to come out and roar about all that stuff. Get in there. Absolutely loved it, guys. What's your favourite Old Firm moments? Your favourite Rangers moments? We were on the born night, but even when we seen it today, the Time for Scythe one.
My favourite.
3 years later, I stopped when we seen it, and we were the build up. We were like, oh, big Tam.
I was at that game.
The big long studs.
I'll never forget that.
2 foot early than that, 2 inches out.
Right, the big long studs on that day, didn't he? Just as well.
And right along the line, hit the post, the big tan student tab.
And the way he cheered, see the celebration, just a big Rangers man. Just this is the thing, right? Another great memory for me was was the score? Was it 3-1? Big Danish boy, I forgot his name now.
Oh, big Bo Anderson.
Bo Anderson scores,
Brilliant.
comes on, he scores 2 goals.
We'd all sorts of players out that day, remember the
Aye,
flu?
that's another one, we won the, but we never wanted the game cancelled.
McCoy should have flew, Andy Gorham was injured, I know.
Millennium year.
No, it was 9 in a row season. We're going for 9 in a row.
I remember it.
New year, 9 in a row. What we're going for?
I remember the game itself. Because
Rangers did we did the flu. I mean, I don't think Big Goff never played that night either. Goff had the flu, there was a raking
Bo
about
Anderson was a kind of...
McCoy had the flu and all. McCoy came out after an hour. A lot of Rangers
Bo
players with the
Anderson
flu.
was kind of like a joke figure with a lot of fans at the time. He
Scored the goals, see.
and see the 2 goals he scored were superb.
Aye, he scored the goals.
I tell you how long ago it was. I've got a picture of him after the game night and Emma was just born. Emma was only 6 weeks old. That's put me under pressure now. What age is Emma? 23. 23 years ago, 21 years ago, 22 years ago. She'd have been about 6 months a year old, I can't mind. But I took her to Ibrox the next day. Just, I don't know, I think Christine took me down and sobered me up. She was raising Miss Last Boat, that's the big man, Big Bo Anderson.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget the story, right? Christine's holding the Emma, and I'm trying to get my photo taken with Bo Anderson. And the big guy's like, yeah, he's saying to me, but he's looking at a baby going, there's a baby in it. So next thing you know, he's holding the vein and me and her fighting. She's like, yeah, shut up, man, before you know. The two is looking around. Guy doesn't know, he's standing holding his baby going, you know, take the vein, but still got the photograph to this day.
Big Bo Anderson. He went on some run, see after that, because we had a lot of injuries, especially after that Silly game. I remember us going, when he scored the 2 goals against Celtic, we went to Easter Road and we won 1-0, he scored the goal. I'm sure it was 1-0, he scored the goal. He went on some run up there for a couple of months when we had a lot of injuries, Big Bo Anderson.
Like a football player, that was his problem.
He was quite gangly, wasn't he? But no, he scored the goal.
So I'm trying to back a wee bit, a lot of comments coming in with our memories, you know, there's a lot of great memories, some great days. And this must be the first Old Firm game on a Saturday for ages as well.
Could have tell you last Old Firm game on a Saturday.
Well, I meant to say, guys, I don't think anybody's done it. Just in case anybody does do it, please don't do this. See if anybody's going anywhere in England or in to watch a game, don't mention where you're going there and how you're getting there, please. The last thing I want is...
Somebody mentioned there, Big Albert's free kick. That was the one Bo Anderson scored the 2 goals, wasn't it?
Aye.
That was the one Stuart Kerr.
Aye,
but that's the best one ever, that Stuart Kerr's like at the wall.
That's right,
What
aye.
the fuck is that? It's a wee pile.
You brought the balls in the net.
Aye.
Aye, Albert's one was a great one.
Aye, brilliant
Dado
one.
Puzzle, people mentioning him. 2-2 big golf game last minute. That was
Unbelievable.
Graham Roberts. I'm trying to get Graham Roberts
The
to phone in
noise.
tonight. He's no in the house because he's no answering the phone.
See the noise when Big Goff scored that?
That Ibrox erupted. And do you know
Unbelievable.
what? Another 2 or 3 minutes and we'd have beat him.
Aye.
And we had with our whole 14
9 men. Aye, 9 men.
We Peter the Point and Grant, he scored that night and he was giving it
That was
all
an
that
OG,
stuff.
it was a fucking
I know.
OG. Terry Butcher
He's
own
giving it all
goal.
that
Gave
stuff.
Peter Grant that. It was fucking Terry Butcher own goal.
But it's great to see the end of the game. They were second, they were
Aye.
beaten that day.
It was a live chat. It's not stopped, it's just...
Guys, the live chat's going 100 mile an hour here. It's just, it's called...
No, the live chat, the phone-ins. He's meaning...
Aye, what about him?
He's wanting to know, is it stopped?
No, it's still on now. We're on live now.
No, he's wanting to see them do take a phone call.
People phoning in.
Aye, if anybody wants to phone in, so the calls are on. If anybody wants to... If you leave the last 3 digits, guys, you can phone. We're not stopped it. You leave the last 3 digits and you make a call. Just get us on. If you get you on, anybody can phone in. A couple of people mentioned Mo Johnson last minute in the game, 89th minute, famous one. What else we got to bring him down? Loads on it.
You don't like getting into that one, don't you know?
That
That was well smelled, man. Evo was here, regardless, but you're right, Evo Johnson was brilliant for Rangers.
I remember it.
Record was unbelievable.
I remember the goal. Came in straight, took it well. Loads of people gave the shout outs here. Imagination of new players I had. I see Jim. There's only one Alexei Mikhailchenko. But I play he was as well.
There's 2 goals at Parkhead, the 4-2 game.
Aye.
Remember? 4-2 we beat them. That was the one. Big Kuznetsov got the 4th game.
Aye, the 2 of them.
That was the one. Saturday Singh named his boy.
I'm a bit exaggerating. Sometimes you say something, people go, you're exaggerating the story here. They were world class players on their day. Kuznetsov and Mikhailchenko.
Brilliant, aye.
That team as well were a great team. I've got a phone call coming in. I don't have the last 3 digits, guys. Can I take
I
it?
don't have a name.
We need the name and the last 3 digits, and we'll take the call.
This is Brian.
No, Brian's the name of the
Brian's
system.
the name of the
That is thing as well. Alec Miller, last minute goal. When was that? I would Scott. Scott, when was that? That's
First time.
I was born.
That was the first time we'd won there in 9
Aye,
years. That was the first time we'd won there in 9 years or something like that. Aye.
Lovercrans 2002 final.
I was brilliant, the header.
2-0. DG up front, 3-2 to 2-0 to Celtic Cofton, 3-2 to Rangers final whistle. thoughts on Griffiths starting? I couldn't take you about. He's one of the mics. Couldn't care. What's your thoughts on the famous Glasgow Rangers? Take you about, Jimmer. Davy Cooper Driver Cup final. What a goal! That's probably Rangers' greatest ever goal. Lovingcast destroying Celtic.
That was a great day.
That was a day.
That was a great day.
That's one of the ones you partied for weeks, man.
Second half, we ran out of the top of them the second half. We were so much fitter than them.
Aye. Oh,
I know that.
Barry Ferguson was outstanding.
Phenomenal. Fergie was brilliant that day.
Oh, I mean, he tore them apart. 1979 Scotland, I'd have been 4, haven't I remember that? Remember, he's a wee call in if you want to call in and chat about it rather than text and miser going, always.
That's the same number again.
Aye, can't put in unless he leaves your digits, guys.
Hey, James. Alright, James. How you doing, me man?
No penalty against Fiorentina, I'll never forget that. No, that's actually the barrel on there.
So he did. Pacey Pete did score a few against him, didn't he? Neil McCann, Warren, Neil McCann, did the piggery.
Big Bert's goal there. How many people shouted, what you doing? Like, what? Don't shoot, what you doing?
I was right behind him when the Rangers and right behind him when he hit it that night. Oh,
you don't get any better
brilliant
than
that
that.
night.
And to be fair, people they'll say that's the only thing I never comment with more.
One of my favourite ones is going to be Super Ali in this semi-final in the Scottish Cup.
The one that they tore us apart.
That was when David Robertson gets sent on. It was 6 minutes.
Aye, but remember we met him and I didn't realise he was.
He says he smashed him.
I'm
didn't happen, did he?
I'm telling you, I'm going to take the wait till he comes out.
David says he smashed him, didn't he?
He's setting off for nothing a bit. No, you don't see the camera. I smashed him a belter.
Yeah, the Rangers end that night pissing their arms with a wee boy.
Aye,
I'm my old man.
Front rows of the main stand like that, and I get soaked before the game started.
I go away again, pulling off saves. I mean, at the bar, not the post, and that, but brilliant. That's my boy's wee pal, so it is.
He's seen my pal's trying to phone Gary answer it.
Do you know anybody?
Wee James, aye.
Aye, but it's not him that's trying to phone.
Oh, I don't know.
Alex trying to
Alright.
Had a lot of piggy there. We need the last 3 digits. That's the rules for everybody to phone in. Remember, Charlie had a free kick underneath the Celtic wall. I'm going to say something that a lot of people don't think, won't probably agree with, but it's always about opinions. I think Charlie Adams got a really hard time with Rangers when he played. I think he was another scapegoat.
I think it's better things Charlie Adams says when he left.
Aye.
Charlie, what he says when he left. But see, the thing is, see when Charlie Adams was there, Walter Smith, he wasn't playing against Motherwell, he wasn't playing Higgy. But see the Celtic game, he was always in the team.
Aye, that's right.
You know what I mean?
I remember watching Rangers 15 minute coming up.
Aye, but I think it's what he said when he left. I think when he went to Liverpool and all that, he made a lot of comments and Rangers support weren't happy with, you know what I mean?
Did you see his brother's comment in the paper that day?
Oh, my grand.
I need to watch him say this because it was a legal matter, right? A domestic incident, we're not condoning it. However, he did make a comment and I do like the odd bevy and a sash bash. And when I read it, I was like, don't we all? I've met him a few times. He comes in at the Bristol boy Grant.
Grant.
Just goalkeeper, wasn't he?
Aye, he was a good goalie and also he was, big Grant,
Aye, so loads of memories coming in and trying to see them here.
One spring at mine, big Ecky Hogs over he kicked at the piggery, I remember.
Just decline him, I don't know the last 3 digits. Thing is with Big Echo, the way he took that, you weren't expecting a defender, to be fair, to do that kind of overhead kick. It was outstanding. We were the favourites in that game either, I think. You
ever see the photo of that goals? 2 ex-Rangers players standing around him, Presley and Kenny Miller.
Aye.
Standing him a big goal.
Right, I've got a chance to get Gordon Smith to call in. Hold on a minute, I'm going to try and get my call. Right, Jim, what's the number here? I'm going to get Gordon Smith to call in. I'm going to get him to call in. Hold on, let that spin again. I can never remember it.
01413195230.
I'm going to try and get ex-Rangers treble winner Gordon Smith to give us a wee call and give his predictions for the weekend's game. Shouldn't be texting when I'm on, but it's only they'll get.
A great guy, Gordon, so he is.
Great
guy, lovely guy to talk to.
Well.
Aye, brilliant, really nice guy, I know, Gordon Smith.
Too good a guy to be in SFA, and that's why they get rid of him. Hopefully, get him on here.
Forget it was a Rangers thing, I know.
That's right, Rangers.
Don't like mentioning his fucking name. Was there?
Jim, are you able to call on that for us? Even. I'll try and call. Gordon texted me a few minutes ago. I'm not sure if he got the message. It'd be good to get Gordon Smith on because his knowledge on football. A lot of things he wanted to do with football, see like some modern day football, he was wagging. I
spoke to him with his time with Rangers, I know, and he never got a lot of chance to implement. Never got a lot of time to implement the things he wanted to do.
Jim. Right, we should be able to phone him. See if we can get him. There you go. Try and get Gordon Smith on. He's going to give his. If you leave the last 3 digits, James, that means see your phone number, see the last 3 numbers on it. Let me know who's phoning in. Oh, that's him. Sorry, that's him. Answer it, Jim. That's him phoning. That's him phoning. Hello, Gordon.
Simon, how you doing?
Brilliant. Just realised I forgot to plug you. People don't need these pieces in. Gordon, you're live on the Gers TV. It's myself and Big Gary. How you doing, mate?
Very good. How are you? How are you both? How are you, Gary?
I'm good, how are you, Gordon?
Yeah, excellent, thanks. Yeah, good.
Aye, thanks for calling, Gordon. I know you're a really busy man. Just quickly, but just want your thoughts on the weekend's game. First of all, do you think it's good Rangers going in as favourites, or do you prefer it? Would you prefer the underdogs?
Well, it depends how the players are. I mean, I think if they can handle it, they can get in the favourite. It doesn't matter whether you're favourites or underdogs. As long as you've got a strong mentality, you should be okay. The biggest problem when you had last year after beating Celtic at Celtic Park, they were pronounced as favourites for the league title, and then some of the players couldn't handle it. So we'll need to wait and see whether they get the mentality on Saturday to handle getting into this game as favourites. But the form's been good, so I don't see any reason why they shouldn't be feeling that way going into the game. Because they've been playing well, hardly losing many goals, they've been scoring goals. Celtic have been scoring a lot of late goals. So that Celtic have managed to squeeze a lot of results they probably didn't deserve.
And what do you think, Rangers? Do you think Rangers will come in do you think Rangers will attack, or do you think they'll be defensive? Do you think they'll be offensive or defensive?
I think they have to play it both ways. I think that initially they'll have to be very careful and say, don't lose a goal. Initially, they'll need to be the same at the end of the game, because Celtic are, if every game stopped after about 85 minutes, Celtic would be half at the table. They wouldn't be where they're sitting now, because they score so many late goals. But that shows you that they've got an attitude to keep going to win. So I think Rangers have to go and attack them. They have to play the football they've been playing this season and go and have a goal, because there's no way Celtic will be sitting in against them, because Celtic are the home team. So I think from that point of view, it could be quite an open game, but I think Rangers should be attacking.
I agree, Gordon. I say to Sayano, I think you're down there and all with no fans will definitely suit us as well, especially the players, you know what I mean? Because you know yourself, it's an intimidating place to go and try and get a result.
Absolutely. I mean, it's something that lifts obviously the whole team when they've got support there that gets them going and all that. So without their support, there's no reason why Rangers can't go there and perform the way they've been performing so far this season. And as I say, they've been creating, they've been scoring. So I think they've got to really go. They've got a good choice of players. I don't know whether they'll play Hadji or play Davis to start with. Jones, they play Jones. Davis will play maybe alongside Jack. He's fit again now, which is a good thing. You get likes of him. So I think that from that point of view, Rangers have got the kind of players that can certainly cause Celtic's defence problems, because the games I've watched Celtic this season, they've been shaky at the back, no doubt.
They're not playing well, but as you say, they're scoring goals. I mean, they go right to the death. I mean, you noticed that against St Johnstone last week here. I think it was 89 minutes and then we're getting beat 1-0, you know what I mean? They've got that mentality. And that's the mentality that we need to get, do you know what I mean, as well? I mean, they've got that mentality.
Gordon, quick one, no fans in the stadium. What do you think? Who benefits out of that, Rangers or Celtic?
I think probably for this team, I think it'll be Rangers that'll benefit from it. I think that the fact that there's no fans there, it means that Celtic are not going to get a lift of the support from there. Rangers aren't going to be intimidated at all by it. So I think that if anybody gets a lift, it's the away team that gets a lift the best, I think.
What's your prediction for the game?
I think Rangers will win 2-1.
2-1. I went 3-1,
yeah.
But I think it'll be a close game. I think you're right.
I don't know much. I think 2-1. I think we're winning 2-0 and Celtic will score in the 90th minute.
Hi. And do you think Rangers will change the team, or do you think they'll just stick to what they tried and tested?
I think more or less you could pick the team. I think it'll be interesting to see whether it's Kamara. I think it might be Davis. He'll not know whether to leave Arfield in or out, whether he's going to be attacking. But I think Davis will be back in. Davis, Jack will be back in alongside Davis and Kamara. I think the biggest decision you'll have to make is maybe Morelos will play up front. I imagine we can, but I think it'll be definitely be Jones or Hadji. That'll be the hardest one. I think that either one can do a job, but I think the form he was in when he got his wee chance, I think I would play Jones to start with.
I agree with you, Gordon. I definitely agree with that as well. I think the game might be too physical for Hadji, but he's definitely got a part to play coming off the bench, I think.
I feel winning. Yeah. I think Hadji's a great player to bring on. I think he's a great luxury.
Aye, I think that it's just down to sometimes you never know what's best to start with. I would start with Jones in this game, to be honest with you.
I don't think he can drop Arfield either, Gordon. I think Scott Arfield's a shoe to play. The way he's been playing, he's been unbelievable if he came into the team.
I think so as well. I think that. Excuse me. I think in terms of that, if he played. Excuse me. Sorry, guys, I'm choking here.
You drinking size whiskey, I know.
That water, sparkling water.
I thought it was size whiskey you were drinking there.
Oh, it should have been. I wish it was. No, I don't drink whiskey. But what I was going to say was, I think that the decision will be then whether it's plays Davis. I think Kamara will play, and I think it'll be Davis or Jack. Then if he plays Arfield, I think it'll probably be Jack might just get it over Davis because of his activity and he's tackling and all that sort of thing. So I think Jack would maybe be in. If Arfield plays, I think it'll be Jack and Kamara.
I think Davis, Northern Ireland play Norway tomorrow night in Oslo. I mean, that'll be 3 games in the space of 8 days. Steve Davis has played.
Yeah, that might be a decision. That might be a in terms of the decision he makes. That's for sure.
Because he'll be tired as well, Davis.
He dropped him. He dropped. Did he not drop Davis the game December? I'm sure he did. Did he not drop Davis? I'm sure he never played Davis. I think the game they won 2-1. Aye, so.
Yeah, you could be right in that respect. I can't remember the team was, but they played well.
Aye. Gordon, just before you finish, we're just talking about memories though for him as well. What was your favourite memory playing?
Against Celtic.
Yep.
My debut, my first Old Firm game. Losing 2-0 at half time. Came in and Jock Wallace, I thought he was going to slaughter us, and he said, sit down, and I thought, here we go. And he said, it was the most positive half-time team talk ever. He said, I can't believe you're getting beat. You're the better team. You're fitter than them. You're better players. They've scored 2 lucky goals. If you play that in the second half, you're going to win this game. And we went out and we won 3-2. And for my first Old Firm game, I got the first and the third goal that day. And it was a dream to play in that game. And Jock Wallace really shocked me that day for how positive he was at half time. So that's my greatest memory of Old Firm game, was that my first game.
Aye, fantastic. I just mentioned just before you came on that in my opinion Jock Wallace is the greatest Rangers man in my day, in my time of watching Rangers. I've just
I love playing for him. He was a great manager, and I had all the time in the world for him. He was the best manager I played under.
Just a quick one, I know you've told the story a million times, right? But quickly, when things at the start of the season to get you going, they set you up the Murder Hill, Ghislaine Sands. Any memories for the younger generation about that?
Ghislaine Sands was the hardest training session I ever did in my life, by the way. It was unbelievable. To run up hills and basically it was so difficult. It was because the sand was so thick, right? You actually just almost like just bounce through it, and so that was the hardest session. But you know what it was psychological, because Big Jock used to say that team you're playing against today, they couldn't do Gullen. That's what he used to say.
Aye, I made a man out of the players as well. And I think it showed the idea as well. The ones that were falling, the players that picked him up and kept him going. He got a bit of leadership with him.
Aye, definitely. That's what he was like. That's the kind of guy he was.
But I remember Shirley Burns telling me that players were being sick and everything, and the Big Jock was like, keep going.
Aye, no, he was Big Jock. He could get the best out of you. That was the main thing about him. He knew what was required when you needed the carrot and you needed the stick, and he got the best out of you. He was great to play for, because he did appreciate. See, when you played well, you never get any better appreciation than you got for Big Jock.
Aye, no, as I say, he was my Rangers hero. Gordon, fantastic. Thank you very much for calling the show.
Can I ask him a quick one? Gordon, see, before you go, see that obviously as a Rangers player and getting into an Old Firm game, what's the build-up like as a player getting into an Old Firm game? What's it like?
It's just excitement. You're just thinking. The biggest problem you got is when you start to play with the very first time you ever get defeat. That's a wee bit plays in your mind for the next game you're going to play. You're thinking, oh God, that was awful. I hope we're going to lose today. But you're always fired up for it, because it's the one game that's important to you. You want to play in Rangers Celtic games, and it's no like nerves, it's adrenaline flowing. You're so excited about it. There's no bigger game when you're a wee boy growing up. You think that's what I want to do. So I don't see how anybody can possibly be nervous about it or really think negatively about it when it's the one game as a kid. You think, I'd love to play in that, So that's what's great about it, to actually play in a Rangers Celtic game.
Gordon, obviously you've been involved with the SFA and things like that in the past, and you've been involved with Rangers in management level, where they like director of football and stuff. Is the Old Firm game still the biggest in the world? I would say it still is.
Easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. I think there's no doubt about it. That's the game to play in. I don't think there's any game that's got more to it than an Old Firm game. I agree with that.
And you played in an FA Cup final?
Even playing the FA Cup final didn't compare to a Rangers Celtic game.
Aye, no, fantastic. Brilliant, Gordon, thanks again for calling us in. Always appreciated, mate.
No bother, guys. All the best to you. Cheers then.
Cheers, Gordon.
Thanks, Gordon.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Gordon Smith, ex-Rangers player, director of football agent, SFA.
I love listening to him, he's good.
Aye, brilliant.
One thing
Stories
about
are
me, he knows
brilliant.
his football.
Oh, aye.
And I don't know, a bit of
Where he was, but he knows.
oh aye, he knows his football and he knows how to speak as well, doesn't he? Things like that, he swear and get carried away and all that. Like,
See when you meet him, but he's always got time for you. Always got time for you.
any day you meet him, I met him one time and I had a yellow kind of cleaning cheek on because I was picking him and walking up in the tune and I met him in the dicky bow and the tie and all that and he was off and I met him and he was going to like, it looks as if he's got like the opera or something like that and he still stopped in a wee chat with us and all that, how things say, blah blah blah. And I can see his partner like that. That's kind of
I met him. We went to. We got a chance. One of my mates goes. We went to Hamilton and Motherwell. Rangers weren't playing that day, so we're going to see what it's like for a derby.
Aye.
So he's in, and John McDonald said to me, he says, "I loved you as a player. You were a sand dancer." And I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" But Gordon Smith knew he's told me he was actually paying him a compliment, calling him a sand dancer. And I was like, "Oh, you know, man. You were a sand dancer, Gordon." I'm like, "Oh, no, man, no." But he was actually Gordon Smith knew what he was talking about. I was paying him a compliment.
Great
You know what I
knowledge,
mean?
man. Another thing about him, big Gordon Smith. People that try and slag it, a lot of people, see when you're Rangers man in the media, right, like that, they can't wait to have a go at it, and they always say the old day Smith must score because he missed the goal in the cup final.
Yeah.
He scored in the cup final. A lot of people don't know that he scored in that game.
That's right.
He scored. Not many people can see he scored in the FA Cup final, right? So it's easy to slag, but it's not easy to give him a compliment.
It's the same with Gerrard. I mean, Gerrard's getting. I've seen somebody put because of that slip. The trophies he won with Liverpool.
Well, who doesn't slip on a football pitch?
Won the Champions League, right? No the greatest of Liverpool teams, you know what I mean? They were decent, but they weren't what they were now. He's won a UEFA Cup. They won a treble. He's a treble winning captain.
Aye.
But
it's just one of the things. As you say, they're always trying to pick faults for him. But no, that was a fantastic call there. I've got to say.
I was good. Enjoyed that.
Knows his football. Gordon Smith's going for a 2-1 win to Rangers. Kind of similar as he thinks we'll go for it. I think that's us. There's not much more to chat about, guys. Loads and loads. I'll just quickly catch your comments here.
McLean is wanting to phone in.
The boy McLean, if you want to phone in, you need to phone in and you'll get 1 minute to phone us in. We're all one family. The words of Big DJ.
We started later there, didn't we?
Aye, we've got a couple of minutes. If anybody wants to phone in, we can phone in as long as I know you've got the last 3 digits. Played against Gordon Smith when he was with Kilmarnock Star. Who's Kilmarnock Star? Is that Boys Club? It's got the Boys Club football, isn't it?
Very young.
Kilmarnock Star.
Kilmarnock Star, I don't know that.
Did he not play with Kilmarnock? Did he not play with Kilmarnock, Gordon? I think Gordon played with Kilmarnock, did he not? Who started with him? Might be wrong, but...
Rangers and Brighton, I know he played the 2.
Man City as well.
Man City, that's right. Could have. I wish he was on when I get that comment there about the Kilmarnock Star, I don't know. Answer it. No, everybody, see the thing is, he's one of the guys when he talks, people listen. Why is he not involved with football now? That's what you've got to ask yourself.
I know.
Why is everybody involved with football seems to be a Celtic-minded person? Crazy days, man. Crazy days. Anyway, guys, I don't think we're going to get that call in. Just a wee chance again. If anybody's looking for the Rangers, Gers TV, the face masks, we've got them in sale. Couple left, PM the show. We'll try and keep every week.
Did play for Kelly, aye.
He did play with Kelly, aye. Every week we'll try and get, or every couple of weeks we'll try and get Rangers legends on the show or whatever. Let's hope that everybody enjoys themselves at the weekend, stay safe. Wherever you are, let's just hope for a Rangers victory.
Fingers crossed.
And never forget, we are the people.
We are the people. Launch 72
Okay.
With a juvenile team. With a juvenile team, Callister.
Oh, juvenile, aye. I've never heard of them. It's a guy from New Zealand,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Aye.